Hi, I'm Martin Scott. I'm the PCB technician for the teaching lab, and this is my lab. The PCB workshop is located in the centre of the teaching lab. Let's go in and see what's in here. This is the PCB lab. We have a couple of drill machines, we have some plating machines, and we have a yellow light area for photo imaging our photoresist. Over here we have a breadboard, which is a first order method of making and testing circuits. The components are placed into the holes that they can sometimes have reliability problems. In order to achieve a more reliable board, we can use VeroBoard, which is a single-sided copper-clad strips with nothing on the back. You can solder your components. Over here we have a variety of other PCBs that we have made in the last few years. Here is an example of one that includes through-hole components and surface mount components on the same board. As well as that, we can fabricate different printed circuit boards, we can cut the shapes out, and we can do some things like flexible circuits as well. Over here we have a dip trace file, and from the dip trace file we can extract the drill data, and the negatives can be printed off, which are the components of the process that we need. I'll quickly show you where the drill file is. If we go to File and we export NC drill, then we can see in the preview that the holes are there, the position of the holes and the size of the holes. Over here is a selection of the drill bits that are used in the drilling process. The next component part that we need to extract from here is the negative. Now the negative is this. That's the top, and this is the bottom here. We print off those negatives on our printer, and we will have something like this to use in the process. So, first of all, we start with an FR4 board. The FR4 is a fiberglass in the middle that is the dielectric material. It has copper on one side, there's copper on the other side. This is the base material we start with. So the first thing we need to do is to drill holes in the board. So we take the board, put it on our drill machine. This is our drill machine, which has several different drill parts, drill bits here, which the machine can pick up separately and drill the whole board in one go. Once the board is drilled, we take the board over to the plating machine. We have two plating machines, and the steps, the chemical steps, are involved with cleaning of the board, and then we plate the board in the electroplater, which is this part here. Once the board is electroplated, all the holes will have copper in the holes. The next stage is to remove the copper that we don't want to leave the circuit tracks on both sides. So we take the board, which will be through-hole plated at this stage, and we go into the yellow area. This is our yellow light area, in order that the photoresist is not fogged by white light. We take the photoresist, we cut a piece, we will put it onto the board, and then we will put it through the laminator here, about 100 degrees. It will come out the other side. We will repeat on the second side, so we will have photoresist top and bottom. The next stage is to take our negatives and line up the holes on the negative to the holes on the board, like this, and then stick glue this down. The next step is to photo image the board. The photoresist will be on this, so we want to selectively photo image in the UV unit. As you can see, there are UV lamps below and UV lamps above. We put this in, we shut the door, we press the go button for 8 seconds, and then we take it out again. Take off the negative, top and bottom, and then we will have our exposed UV pattern here. This will go into the developer for about 3 minutes. When it comes out, the board will look something like this. So you can see where the photoresist has been hardened on the surface, but the copper areas are all free for etching. And this is the next step in the etching machine. This will be placed in the etching machine. When it comes out, the board will look like this. As you can see, the photoresist is still there, but all the copper areas have been removed. Underneath the photoresist is the circuitry. Then we remove the photoresist in another chemical stage here, and once that has been removed, we can then take our board and guillotine up the board into the individual pieces and sizes, and that is a rudimentary explanation of the PCB process. At any time anybody wants to come and visit and have a quick look round, I'm happy to oblige.